how to manage anxiety, in particular performance anxiety. I'm a physician, but perhaps more importantly for this talk, I'm also the father of 2 children, a boy and a girl, who play competitive tennis, who do stage performances. And today I'll be telling you how to manage anxiety, in particular performance anxiety. Why does anxiety even happen? Some people say that this is automatic, it happens by itself, they have no control over it, but that's not the case. Anxiety is an emotion which comes because of thoughts. Thoughts always come first. The kind of thoughts that you have will decide the kind of emotion that you experience. So we need to work on our thoughts in order to modulate the emotions that we feel. I'm a huge fan of Novak Djokovic, and the recent Wimbledon final between Djokovic and Alcaraz was a huge test of nerves. Had Novak been able to convert the set point in the tiebreaker of the second set, the outcome would have been different. However, unfortunately, the nerves and the moment got the better of him. But this is the case in all walks of life. The reason that some people do better than others, the reason that some people are employers while others are employees, the reason that some are leaders while others are followers, is their capacity to manage stress and anxiety. As you move up the ranks at work, you will be facing more responsibility, bigger decisions, more stress and anxiety, and it is your ability to manage stress and anxiety which decides whether you'll be able to hold that job, hold that position or not. So where should you begin? Well, one good starting point is to be in the moment, in the present, connected with what is real, the reality of now. If you explore what thought is provoking anxiety, it would be worry or concern over what may happen in the future. But remember, the future has not happened yet. The future is imaginary. What is real is the now, is the present. Practicing breathing exercises, yoga, mindfulness can help you connect with the now, with the moment, with your senses, and can help you divert your attention away from worrying about the future. Breathing exercises, meditation, yoga, and connecting with the now also helps with alleviation of depression. Most clients who feel depressed are feeling guilty or remorseful about something which happened in the past. And again, just like the future is imaginary, the past is history. The past is now gone. It's important to connect with the now, with the present, and make the present better in order to make the future better. Being able to connect with the now or the present will also help you remember to enjoy the journey, not just wait till you get to the destination. Life is a journey. It's important to enjoy every moment because that moment that you're in right now is real. That is the only thing which is real. The future is imaginary, the past is history. Be in the moment, enjoy the journey. So if you are training for a big tennis match, for example, enjoy the process of training. Enjoy the process of becoming a better player. Do not constantly just delve upon the results. When you enjoy the journey, when you enjoy the process, you'll also be able to appreciate the successes that you've had in the past. You'll be able to appreciate all the gifts that you've had, all the blessings that you've had, and not just ponder over what's to come in the future. Remember, there are many people who are not as fortunate as you, who are not as gifted as you. Count your blessings. Having certain practices such as a blessings diary where you note down 3 blessings or 3 good things which happened that day every night before you go to bed, or just counting your blessings and remembering all the good things which happened that day at the dinner table before you start dinner are all good things to practice in order to become more thankful of everything that you have and not just worry about what is to come in the future. It's also important to develop a sense of practicality and pragmatism when dealing with your own emotions. Expend your own energy on matters which you have control over and not over matters which you have no control over. I'll use the example of getting my kids ready for school. When I'm getting them ready for school, often you will see me urging my kids to hurry up, get ready, put their socks on, get in the car. However, once we're in the car, from here onwards, it depends upon the traffic, on the speed limits and other kinds of parameters. If there is an accident, if the traffic is slow, then no one stresses because we have no control over what time we get to school now because of external factors which are non-modifiable. Do not stress over those kinds of factors. So for the same reason, do not judge your results because your results, particularly when talking about performance and competing against another person, don't just depend upon yourself. They also depend on the other person and other external factors. That other person may well deserve to win, in which case he or she should win. May the best person win. If that person trained harder than you, is physically more capable, has better stamina, then that person deserves to win and you need to put more effort and become better to win next time. Do not judge the results because results are out of your control. Instead, what you should be judging is your effort. Make sure you made the best effort possible with the resources that were available to you. Remember that losing is part of the process of growing and becoming better. Novak has lost 13 Grand Slam finals, more than any other player in history. He's also won 23 Grand Slam titles, more than any male in the Open era. Don't compare yourself to others. Remember, everyone has their own life journey, their own strengths and weaknesses. Compete with yourself. Your competition is with yourself. Your aim is to make the best possible effort and reach your maximum potential. That is where you should be judging yourself, not with other people. I like to use the example of a test between a fish and a monkey. If the test involves climbing trees, the monkey wins. If the test involves swimming, then the fish wins. We have all kinds of tests and we compare people based upon those, but these are imperfect. You may have not scored very well in maths, but drawing may be your strong point. Maths may be the strong point for someone else. So you have your own unique journey. Reach your maximum potential. Don't compare yourself to other people. Only compare yourself with yourself and judge not the results, but your own effort. In order to make your best effort and get the best possible result, reach your full potential, there are certain habits that you need to inculcate. One is prepare early. Do not leave it last moment. If you leave it last minute, then it is but natural that the lack of preparation will make you anxious. Secondly, don't be afraid of exposing yourself to what's making you anxious, whether it's a stage performance or it's a competition. It is the repetitive exposure which will eventually reduce your anxiety. The converse is also true. There can be a negative reinforcement cycle where just because you avoided something and developed an avoidant kind of behavior that may feel stress relieving in the short term, but eventually because you won't be able to avoid that in the long term, you will eventually have to face it, and by that time your anxiety will be a whole lot worse. So prepare early and do not succumb to avoidant behavior due to fear. Face your fears. If you know anyone who suffers from performance anxiety, make sure you share this video with them. Take care, and I'll see you again at the next video.